Hi guys, Keith here from Happy Trails Personal Trail Groomers. New for 2024 is our new float bar. It's this section right here. As you can see, it allows the groomer to float independently. So if you're going in lots of ditches or anything like that, it will articulate and not dig in. It works really well on snowmobiles because when you're pulling with snowmobiles, if you start to spin at all, the front of the groomer originally would dive down into the snow and cut deeper, and then you'd be more stuck. Now what it does, it allows it to float independently so that it doesn't dig down as the tow vehicle drops down in the snow. The nice part about this float bar is it can be pinned out with a pin right here. What that does, when your trails are hard and you want to cut into your moguls, it now locks it in so you can actually get down pressure on the front of the groomer, which will allow you to cut into it. So you're getting that down pressure without the excess weight of a really heavy groomer in order to cut those moguls down. So this is our, like I said, this is our new float bar. Comes with every new unit. Our manual adjuster attaches to it, as well as our electric actuator option. Everything goes onto here. So for setup of this bar, what you're going to need to do, if you take your cutters off your guide plates off the back, not your cutters, your guide plates, and lay the unit flat on the ground. You got your tow vehicle laying flat, you got your groomer laying flat. This adjustment, where everything lays flat and is hooked up to your vehicle, with a little bit of adjustment here, and it's sitting down flat so you can get it pinned in. That is the perfect setup, the perfect height setup. Gives you a little bit of adjustment for down pressure, but you don't want it so much that it wants to lift up the back of the groomer. If you're using an electric actuator and you have it too much, you will potentially break the actuator, because you're trying, if it's full of snow, you're trying to lift thousands of pounds with the lever, with the cantilever of the tongue, and it's not good for it. So this, when everything is laying flat, that is, like I said, your ideal adjustment. Once you put the guide plates on the back, it lifts up off the ground. So it's very important to do this original setup with the guide plates off. You don't want this bar up here for starters, or so much that it's adjusted, or sorry, so much that it's way up in the air as well. If you have a lot of snow early season, then what you can do, you can take this bolt out, slide it back, which will lift this up and lift the front of the groomer up so that you're not filling it full of snow. What I'm showing you here, this adjustment, is the lowest you're going to want to set this. You're not going to want to set it any lower. You can set it higher for deeper snow so you're not getting stuck all the time, which is always good to start early season like that. This bar can also face the other way. So this bolt back here, if you do need more adjustment due to your height of your tow vehicle, you can find that perfect height. It doesn't necessarily have to be in here, but it does need to lay flat with everything laying flat on the ground. That is, like I said, final setup for cutting, and then you can go to adjustment there. As you adjust this, you can see that the cutters are coming up off the ground, so that will allow you to fine-tune your adjustment in the snow. I think that's it. So, like I said, this is your final adjustment.